Hey guys, Rorius here. Welcome back to Crossing the Land Beyond. We got up to this, I think fairly final puzzle of this Yahoo Lake of the third area, and I was completely stuck. Well, I felt completely stuck at the time, at least. So, this is going to combine a bunch of different mechanics. I can feel it. Oh, I might even have to light some things. Are there some fruit? Or something I can light on fire? Yeah, some dragon fruit. Here we go. Bring it to the firewall. Light it on fire. Light these up. Yeah. Which activates a gong. Perfect. Anything else I can set on fire? I can't melt the ice. Damn. I should throw it at the gong. Which will break those icicles. Which means I can now bring these down to the bottom layer. Okay, before we push it any further, I should be more wary of where I'm pushing it. What does this do? Oh. Oh, okay. So now this works. So we got an elevator to go up and down. Cool. Freaking sweet. Oh, I see. This piece, I think these, for now, are just being used for platforming. Let's bring this one down. I think that's all it's for. I might have ruined the platforming, though. Nope, never mind. Perfect. I've been playing this for an hour and 20 minutes. I realize that now. Oh, the music's gone back to... It's the music from the previous area. Okay. Yeah, it's like a alternative form of the previous music. Awesome. Oh? What the... Why the combat music? Also, why... There's nothing in here. What was in here before? I don't remember. What happens if I turn this off? Resets those. Floods that. Is there any need to do that at any point? Oh, if I now change it to ice, does that mean that the water is going to freeze at this height? Oh, it does. It totally does. Okay, that's cool. I was so confused for a second there. I was like, why? What? No, I can turn this off again. Get my fire back. And have just the level of the water up to this level now. Oh man, that's complicated, but so cool. It's really fascinating how all these mechanics interact with each other. Okay, so there's one here. I'm assuming, though, that this is ice, and so it's gonna slide like crazy. Yeah. If I go like that, it slides all the way to the end here, yeah. I have that funny feeling that I have to get this one placed here first. And then get these ones to place over here. I'm going to be reckless, and I'm gonna break the ice first. I'll move that back over there. Because I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get that one positioned first. I like how it clears all the ice out of the way. Place that there. Get this one. Get this one to sit here as like a doorstop for this one. Get that placed in position. There we are. Now I have to somehow get these ones back. Yeah, only problem is that I need the... Actually, I think now that these are up here, I don't know if I need the water to be there anymore. I don't know if they're going to dissolve if I turn this off. They dissolved. They all dissolved. Oh, that's horse shit. How the hell am I supposed to do this then? very irritating because to reset I have to have water. I have to use the water, the ice. Uh-oh. Thank you. It reset me on the other side. The water, then the ice. Because then, as soon as if you take the ice away, these blocks disappear, don't they? Yeah. So I have to somehow do it all at once. I don't know if there's anything here that requires nighttime. I'm gonna see what happens if I change to day. I love this little sequence. I keep saying it, it's just so beautiful. I don't like it when it goes all combat. Eh. I need to stop this block on this spot here. And I need to stop these 2 blocks on these 2 spots here. But I can't... it's sort of a very... It feels like a tongue twister. It feels like a real... confusing setup. I'm gonna have to turn off the rain and smash the ice again. But the problem is when I smash the ice, I can only do that once. And then I have to undo the ice and redo the ice. And when I undo the ice and redo the ice, it melts the blocks if they're over these, like, phantom spaces. So, I don't know, I'm wary. I'm wary about it. Set this on fire. Light these up. Smash the ice. Yeah, the problem is that... I don't know. Oh, I smashed the ice before I moved this, so now I can't actually get this out. Well. God dang it. I was gonna see what happens if I bring this round. Yeah, bring this right round like this. Wait a second, wait a second. If I go like this... I'm trying to, like, fangle this in my brain. Okay, wait, if I go like this... This is actually probably the hardest puzzle I've done in this game so far. I definitely want that one to stay there. It's this spot here is going to be the hardest. I don't know how to do this. Unless the idea is... Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Let's switch spots. Switch locations. Yeah, unless there's something to do with bringing these blocks over to this section. So they spawn over here, or they're over there already before you break the ice. Something like that. Let's just see if I can do that. Let's see if that works. So now this one will reset to over here, and that's fine. Let's reset. That one melts, but those two stay there. This one stays here. See if I now bring this one over with it. Wait, no. Oh. Send that back. Oh, there we go. That works. That totally works. There we go. Got that one placed. Yeah, so having just 2 of them over this side to begin with, that worked. Having the 2 of them over there with the ice. Yeah, now bring this one over. I think. Like this. So it's over here, right next to this ice. Yeah, I think this is it. I think we've got it. I think. Actually, I don't know. Am I gonna be able to bring this one? Yeah, I am. I am gonna be able to bring it in. Yep, no, I got it. I got it in my head. How this will work. Okay, I need to break that gong, so I need to turn off the water. Set this on fire. Hit the... Oh, light these first. Hit the gong. Break the ice. Step at a time, one step at a time. Put that on there. Yeah, and then I need to do this, I think. And then, yeah, I've got it. Send this way. Bring this back. Round. What a complicated set of requirements, like that. And then I can bring this one in. It'll hit that. Place it on that one. And then there! We did it! I can't believe it, we did it. Okay, please. Please don't break when I undo the ice. Because I think I have to undo the ice. In the previous puzzle, we had to undo the ice in order to activate them. Okay, I place them back on the spots. I'm guessing that maybe I don't have to... I don't have to do that. No, I can just jump across. Okay. Oh, I'm mad about that. The way it... The previous puzzles leading up to this implied that... Oh, it is a dog. Okay. Implied that, I would need to... Oh, I can do this. Oh, that solution was actually for the secret, not for the level itself. My bad. Oh, I missed a letter. I gotta fix this. No, the previous puzzles that we did just before this one, you had to like turn off the ice to make them to make that part activate. Oh man. Okay, so where the hell is this letter? The letter that was over there we got. Didn't we? Yeah, we got the one that was up by the monkey. Let's turn off the ice real quick. I'm gonna leave this here. And we'll come back to it. Yeah, I feel like I've seen one, but I just didn't know how to get to it. So yeah, this one that was up by the monkey, we got that one. What about the one that was over this? Was there one over this way, maybe? Over by this portal? That we didn't get? Did I go down this way? I don't recall going around the side here. No, I don't think I did. And I think the clue nearby says that the kids love to explore or something like that, or children love to explore. God damn it. I didn't take the hint. Thank God it was in an area that I could go back to. Yeah, it took me right back here. Alrighty, let's take the piece. Over here. It's so quiet. The music stopped at the end of the puzzle. Alrighty. Yeah, I believe, that's the last quarter, wasn't it? We brought all the quarters together. Little origami bird, a little origami swan specifically. Oh? Yeah, I'm gonna guess that we're gonna get all the artifacts here, because the artifacts have been
as we stepped on past the gate, I saw that we were far too late. A headstone placed here long ago. We found her garden in the snow.
Yeah. See, I knew it. I knew we'd find... Like, she was told that the mother had gone away. And that the father could not make her stay. But really... yeah, she had passed away. She had died. There.
Mama was there in every tree. The leaves and branches set her free. As night set in, we felt the cold. I realized I would not grow old. A distant bell started to chime. We huddled together, one last time.
Oh dear. Oh yeah, so this is the two of them. Oh, what is this gonna say? One loyal companion can be worth more than 100 fickle friends. But what did she really achieve by that? She found her mother's grave. She found the spot where her mother had been laid to rest. But she died for that as a child. I don't feel as good about that one. About the story of that one. Like, the other ones felt like there was some kind of release or acceptance or something. I don't know. Mountain Poet achievement. Yeah. I guess the pilgrimage of going to find a mother was something, but it didn't feel as like I really liked I think the second one was the best in terms of like purpose, because he didn't specifically seek her. Oh, there we go. I mentioned in the previous episode that we dropped a dragon fruit into the first vortex. It popped out the other side. Yeah, no, like Lua, she came to accept her fate, and that was kind of beautiful in that she had decided that, you know what, the place that she felt trapped, her prison became her home, and she was content and happy. There was some kind of acceptance of her situation. Tlaloc, he realized, you know, upon his wife's death, or upon his partner's death, realized the value of his family, realized the value of her, and he mourned his life until he finally met with her in the afterlife. You know, there was kind of like a beauty at the end of his life. He lay in her, it said something about him, like, he lay in her garden as he watched the life, as his life faded from him, or something like that. And as he faded, he saw her, and, you know, reunited with her. But this girl, she went to seek her mother, found her mother's grave, and then realized that they couldn't survive the night and died. This is really sad. It's not like it's in no way really that happy. I guess companionship? That's what that one's all about. Yeah, I don't know. Whatever the case. We got the red. Yeah, red rather than... I mean, it's kind of pink. Pinky red colored crystal. Hello, old friend. I see you in a child's heart. Still, you should not weep for those who have died, for they are here with us. That's true, I guess. You are ready for your final trek. A march through the Desert of Naar. Oh, a desert. Where the heartless sand sat idly by as a king painted it red. Oh. Hear his thoughts and set him free for all our sakes. Okay. His one's sort of an orangey red color. Well, let's get straight into it. Let's start it up. I'm not going to go around the back and do any more of those memories just yet. We'll go through the first bit of this level. Do we choose our own destiny, or is it chosen for us? Right. So let me guess, it's going to be a case of this guy was considered a ruthless leader, perhaps. But it turns out that he was sort of directed or forced to go into that path. Oh no, we're going to find out, aren't we? Let's go through. Get out of my way. Now who have we got here? Right. A man with a cape. Pointing out to the distance. Looks a bit like a much taller version of Lord Farquaad. I'm assuming, though, it's not going to be... He's not going to look anything like that once we actually see his statue. Desert of Naar. I'm assuming that pronunciation.
My name was Sarid, King of Kings, prophesied to rule all things. The wind that wore down mountains tall. Before my feet, the world would fall.
Okay. Bit of a god complex. Oh my god, is that a fire? Is that a town on fire? I guess so. I guess that's like a pillage of the town. Well, let's see what this world is like. This world I can see being beautiful as well. These kind of like canyons and things like that. Oh. Is air or wind the thing in this level, is it? Oh, it is. Whee. Cool, cool. I get it already.
I conquered many distant lands. My army crept up from the sands. Those in my way would feel my wrath, as I removed all in my path.
Okay. I'm really hoping this guy gets a change in perspective at some point. What's interesting is that the first mechanic of night and day is probably the weakest of all the mechanics in terms of like a relation to the element or to the thing that is changing. So, you know, it's fairly arbitrary that you change it to nighttime and suddenly these things are activatable. Actions echo through the walls of history. Right. See, all the other elements, all the other things, like the rain, the snow, and now the wind, they're very sort of specifically function the way that they do in reality. This bridge is terrifying. But somehow I don't feel afraid, despite the fact that I'm afraid of heights.
I always took the Western Gap. Around a river it would wrap. We marched between these rocky heights, the fastest throughway out of sight.
Right, right. So we're seeing some of his strategies, I see. Alright, well, let's continue. Wait, has there been anything I can, like, pick up and set on fire? Oh, maybe this? What even is this? It looks a bit like a pumpkin. Yeah, there we go. Let's run down the bridge. I don't know why it always makes that noise for the bridges. Alright, change it back to day. I prefer this space in the day. Oh, there's a day door. Has there been a day door? I think there has been at least once before. I was talking about it earlier. I don't remember seeing a day door. Oh. Oh, perfect. Didn't even mean for that to be perfect. Not bad. Okay, let's just hop down. I'm like going back and forth looking like, what way could I approach? Just hop down. Aim true and you will rise to new heights. Okay. Oh, these are these like... Oh no. No, they're little caps. Okay. Wait, how do I get to that? Maybe I use the hint? Maybe I can use the, like, the wind if I just aim it just a bit right. No way. not from that one. Oh, nope. That looked like platforms down there I could stand on, but never mind, I guess. Oh, it's probably from up here. Once I get that activated. Yeah. I like the logic of the stones just like hover in place. That's not how physics. Alrighty. That's neat. That's neat. It doesn't work quite the same way that the other things do. There isn't like a floor circle. Maybe this isn't the element. Maybe this is another element yet to discover that we can activate and deactivate. The first quarter. Don't mind if I do. It's totally going to be an eagle. I'm calling it right now. Alright, let's head back. I couldn't really do anything. Oh, there's a water one up there. Yeah, because there was a water one up there and this button, I'm assuming that at some point we will be able to get up there. And then we'll probably just have to backtrack a little bit to get that letter over there. Yeah. Yeah. Just hop down here. Just easier. Yeah, I do wonder how I can activate this. I'm sure we'll figure it out. Meanwhile, let's go bring this back to the door. We won't go too far into this level. We'll just go a couple of bits in and then we'll leave it. Because I don't want to completely go through this entire story in one go, you know. Okay. Well, I don't know if there's going to be anything immediately in here that will help me with the area before. Let's just check this. It is far easier to create a desert than a forest. That is true. Very true.
I thought about the lives I stole, unquestioning. I played my role. For my sins I could not atone. This predestined path I walked alone.
And the bird on the bottom is the token for this level. A little scepter. Yeah, this is the first of the artifacts. Let's grab that. Yeah, man, what a spot. Yeah, this is the... I don't even know what this is. It's a scepter of some kind. Oh, oh. Place it straight in here. Probably some sort of like kingly or... Oh? Oh, this is the actual thing. Oh, Wind Turner achievement. Right, so... Oh. Oh, okay. I see. Wait, that activated this thing. Maybe it also activated the one back further? I'm assuming the Wind Turner is going to open like doors, or it's going to open stuff up, depending on which direction the one that you currently activate is facing. So we're going to get ones where there's going to be like 2 or 3 of those circles on the floor, and depending on which one you pick, all the doors or all the access points facing that direction are all going to activate at the same time. It's still not active. Damn. Let's just go down and press this button and see what happens. Oh. That very first one has changed height. How fast does it do it? Quite fast. Is there some way to press the button? Yeah, because it says aim true. Can you press these buttons by throwing stuff at them? Maybe you can. I've never tried it before. Oh my god, you can. I've never tried that before in this whole game. And here's a freaking rain one. What's that gonna look like? Rain in the desert. What does this activate? Oh, it activates that one. Yeah, okay. Oh, right, so the water's risen now, and so, yep, that makes sense. I see. Yeah, because I could see them down below, but I had no way of getting, you know, using them. Yeah, cool. First of 6. I think having the rain active is probably going to be detrimental to my ability to do stuff. This is a problem. Oh, I can light these ones down here. My bad. So yeah, this is like a two-sided lantern setup. Yeah. Cool. Yeah, I'm really curious how this wind mechanic is going to be used up ahead. Because I have things in my head of how it's going to work, but we'll have to see, won't we? We'll have to see the execution. The sand moves in the direction of the wind. Oh? Is there a fire somewhere I can pull from? Oh, wait, no, it's... Can I move the direction of the wind? Does it, maybe these doors? Oh, that's why, yeah, so I activated the side path. There's no doubt this will shift, yeah. It shifts it. Wait, do you choose it? Okay. Oh, you do choose it. Okay. So like, if I go like, yeah, like that. Then the wind will face that direction. Oh, that's fascinating. Oh god, that's not what I meant to do. There we are. Yeah, so now this door is open. Yep, that's really cool. And apparently sand will move in that direction as well. It was saying. I don't know how that works, but we'll find out, won't we?
Despite the harsh landscape of death, the desert bloomed with every breath, and beauty sprouted up again, amidst the ugliness of men.
But wait, he was basically saying how he did not care that he had to destroy, you know, villages and towns before, and now he's talking about the ugliness of men. What? That was a quick turnaround. Wastefulness is a privilege. Very true, very true. Yeah, we live in very privileged times these days. So where the country, the world is able to be very wasteful. But probably not for long, to be fair. Oh, I see how this works. Yeah, so I have to get the wind to go that way. Like that. That will activate this turbine here, which activates the wind blowing like that. Oh, I'm gonna have to turn it off, I think. Unless I can push the block in front of it again. I can. There we go. And I think the wind is... Oh, there's a secret in there. No. Okay, somehow I'm able to get up this area over here. Probably have to fall down from above. I was gonna say before, I don't know if I ever actually got it out. I'm assuming that there's gonna be fire mechanics that are gonna mix with this air mechanic, in the sense that the fire won't be able to go through the air. The fire will get put out if you try and push it through the air. Okay, block that off. And then go like this. It'll push that the other way. I can get round? Yeah, I can get round. Except that I can't actually go through there properly because now the wind is... Let's go like this. I don't think any of them will be active if I do that. Oh, except for that one. Except it's going the... Oh, it's going to say it's going the wrong way. Does that matter? It doesn't. That's weird. This one's still active. Even though the wind is... Oh no, the wind is going that way, isn't it? My bad. Oh dear. That's not supposed to happen. Let's have a look through here. Yeah, that's definitely the solution to that part. Is there... I feel like I'm missing things. I feel like I'm walking past stuff. There's this door. That door might open from the other side. Yeah, there's a button there. Okay. Okay, at least I know that I can go back. Oh? Dust storm. Or sandstorm, I guess, technically. Oh dear. Let's have a read.
This outpost, made for keeping guard, housed those who were torn and scarred. They kept watch while we made conquest. Like birds, they huddled in their nest.
I see. So yeah, you've gone back to being like bloodthirsty and ruthless. And it's like, dude, pick one. You gotta be one or the other, man. Okay, let's go with that direction. Blow it that way. But then switch it to like this direction. Stop it from blowing. Now I need it to be... No, that'll reverse it. Problem. Let's just open this door real quick. Yeah, cool. Oops. Oopsies. Oh, there's actually just a little path at the back here. So wait, this front one, doesn't matter? Look like that, it'll do exactly what I need it to. Because I can go round. Well, that seems cheap and pointless. Well, I'm all but... Oh no, there is stuff up the top there, so I should be able to hop back down. Okay. Oh, well, yeah, what's through here? What's this way? Let's grab this.
A pool left here from when it rained. A deep red tone it once retained. Now washed away, the pigments drained. Yet underneath, the sand is stained.
Right. This is what they were talking about, a leader who was leaving the desert stained red sort of thing. Wait, is this the right way? The more you feel alone, the more you are alone. Right. I think this is the correct way to go. Actually, no, there's another letter through there. I'm still going to operate on the assumption that that's the correct way. And the top way is an elaborate puzzle to get that letter. So let's go back. I'm so obsessive when it comes to puzzles. And when it comes to, like, secrets. Oh, God. I don't know if it matters if it's day or night. I guess we'll find out. Yeah. We need to have a look at the nighttime version, but I don't think it's necessary. A new perspective is often a necessity. Oh, is this supposed to just... But wait, why would you need perspective at this point? I'm kind of confused. I feel like there are puzzle elements that I don't need to use. Whatever, I'm just gonna hop down and get my letter. That's what I was wanting from the start. Yeah. We grab our letter. And that's the second one. Friggin' sweet. Press that button, that'll activate this. So we can go up here. Oh. Press this one to activate this one. Do I need to do that though? I probably could almost land on the other side of that wall there, which I think is where the level that we're up to is. Yeah, I don't understand why there's a day-night one up here. Unless it's gonna change, like, the scenery, maybe? I thought maybe this would catch fire if we did that. You know, I don't see the point. I know there's that moon block there, but I didn't actually need to use it, because you could just get around the back of the wall there. If you went to go to the back of the wall there, you just push this block across. You use that night one. Push this block across, and then you can flick it over to one of the other. You can flick it over back to this one once, because it'll turn this one off, to this one on, but this one would turn on, but it won't be able to blow. So the solution's easy. It's right there. But it wasn't necessary, because it was just a path around the back. What if I jump down here, maybe? Down here? Side path. Alrighty, let's have a listen.
A soldier told a funny joke. His hands made motions as he spoke. I smiled and I laughed aloud, the sound of which silenced the crowd.
Right. So is this like the trials and tribulations of being a ruthless ruler and having everyone afraid of you, maybe? It's truly alone. A wall can keep as much in as it does out. So like he's going to find that that because of his nature, even the people that are close to him are afraid of him and are not willing to be real with him. Oh, we've got some things we need to set on fire. But I actually think I'm going to leave this here. This one's a bit of a short one compared to the previous episode. I've still been recording for an hour, but when you record for an hour and a half, pretty much any other episode will be shorter than that. Not all of them. Whatever the case, this level's really cool so far. And I look forward to seeing the rest of this level, and then the end of the game, including the memories, the little memories, at the end, in the next episode. Hopefully in the next episode. If you like what you saw, hit like. If you want to see more from me, then subscribe. I don't think we've got long for this game. Yeah, because this is the last area. It's just like, I think we're about, not quite halfway through. Yeah, we're about a third of the way through. So, sort of 2/3 of this, and then the memories at the end, and whatever sort of ending cutscenes or story that's told. Yeah, that's it. So the next episode should be the last episode. Oh god, my hair. I didn't put as much product in my hair today, so it's not sitting as nicely. Thank you so much for watching, and as always,